Okay.
Look at the camera, say your first and last name and where you're from.
Tom Hughes, Dallas, Texas.
All right, and doing 5 laps today in the McLaren with Buddy, and we are good to go. We're going to pull straight on out, just be on the wall there. And I'm going to wait one moment for a couple cars. Now, I don't know if they explained also, as it starts getting darker, we have the solid lit up sticks for the green cones, and we have flashing ones, as you see, for the braking ones.
Okay.
And you're good to go. They're all finished there. And straight to that single green cone, straight ahead. Shift up one. And we're going to go green to green and wait for the apex. And then we're going to roll on nice and smooth, but as fast as you want to go to the orange cones down there. Shift up one more. And one more time. Now,
I'll take it easy.
That's okay. Brake. And just keep it in that gear there. Release the brake and just let it roll through the turn, following those red and white stripes. Now roll on the throttle, let it come up to that green cone there, and accelerate all the way to the double cones on the left. Brake, a little more, one downshift, and start your turn. There you go. Stay to the right to the double cones, give me a downshift. There you go. And green to green. Now smooth on the throttle, but accelerate all the way up to the double cones on the left. There you go. Brake and wait for that cone. That sets up your whole line through the turn, waiting for that turn cone.
Got it.
Now, this is my favorite part here. Try to accelerate all the way to the orange cones over here on the right. Now, here we just tap the brake close to that
Set
apex.
it up. Okay.
And straight line, straight to that green cone, straight ahead. Straight line. Now, wide, and then turn. And every lap will get a little faster through there. Now, accelerate all the way down the straightaway. Shift up. That's okay. Keep getting closer.
I don't know what this guy's doing. He seems.
I know. I'll let you know.
He seems really.
One downshift, one more, and just keep creeping closer. Because unless we're about 2 car lengths behind him, he won't turn his hazards on. Keep getting closer. Now we'll pass him on the right. There you go. Now a little extra brake because we're coming in a little offline here, and just hug the turn here for me. Stay to the right. Accelerate to the orange cones. There you go. We can stay in that gear all the way back to the big straightaway. Green to green. Smooth on the throttle, but fast all the way up to the orange cones on the left. There you go. Now that's a good speed. Release the brake. Just let it roll through the turn. And this is a real tight turn to the apex. And then accelerate up to the double cones on the right. There you go. Now start your turn. Accelerate here straight towards that green cone. Now, if you accelerate through there at the orange ones, we can give a little tap of the brake and slow before the turn. All the way to the orange cones. Yep, there you go. One more. And one downshift. Now release the brake. I want you to trust me. Just let it roll and follow the stripes. It'll hold it. Keep turning. There you go. And accelerate out. There you go, all the way to the orange cones. And brake. One downshift. Release the brake, just let it coast. And see, and that's where you get your balance, letting it coast through the turn.
Yeah.
Where you're not
you
braking.
Set up the suspension right.
Right. And green to green. And then smooth on the throttle, but accelerate all the way up to the orange cones on the left. There you go. And watch, release the brake. Just let it roll through the turn. Tight to the apex. Accelerate up to the double cones on the right. Keep in mind, this is just a straight line. So we're going to start your turn. Now accelerate straight towards that green cone.
I can't.
That's okay. That's
I'm used to driving a 5,000-pound AMG. It just doesn't.
I hear you. And this is a light car. Shift up. One more. There you go. Little brake, one downshift, and release the brake. Just let it roll through the turn. This one out of all the turns is the one we can carry the most speed through. Now accelerate, come up to the left, and accelerate all the way to the double cones. Just a little brake, one down, release the brake. There you go, and up to the double cones on the right. And green to green. There you go. And up to the double cones there on the left. Connecting the turn to the apex cone. double cones on the right, as fast as you want to go. There you go. Start your turn and accelerate straight towards that green cone. There you go. And green to green. That was nice. Now this is our last lap here, so you try to go as fast as you want all the way to the orange cones. Shift up. One more. And brake. There you go. One downshift. And watch, trust me, release the brake. Just let it roll through the turn. And accelerate out. There you go. All the way to the double cones. Your driving line's real good. You're connecting all the cones just right. Brake. One down. Start your turn. Stay to the right. All the way to the double cones. Green. And up to the orange cones on the left. Nice. Now, I'm going to let you go one more time, okay?
Cool. Awesome.
I want you to trust me on this one. Okay?
All right.
Okay, to the double cones on the right. Just all the way. And then just, all you do is just tap the brake.
Okay.
Go. Now accelerate. Straight towards that cone. So we're going to do the same thing. A little tap before you turn. Now tight to the apex. Good. Now accelerate all the way down. Shift up. I want you to trust me here. Shift up again. Now brake. A little more. One downshift. And release the brake. Just let it roll. Just trust it. Keep turning. Beautiful. Accelerate out. There you go. All the way to the double cones. Brake. We'll see what he's doing here in a moment. Close here. And then accelerate up the right side. Pass him on the left. And I'm just going to hug us to this corner right here.
That's fine.
There you go.
Go for it.
And all the way up to the orange cones. There you go. And this time we're going to go straight across the racetrack, right between
The white. Okay.
the
Yeah.
white
Grab
cones
it.
there and to the right.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Nice job,
That was
man.
good.
Thanks, buddy.
No, thank you for trusting me on
Yeah.
that. I wanted you to be able to feel what this car can do, but I didn't want you to drive faster than you were comfortable. You can breathe now. That was good.
Yeah. That's the hard thing is breathing and just taking it easy and getting comfortable.
Well, you did good.
Thanks.
There at the end, you got real good. Well, your driving line from the get-go was fine. It was just giving your getting
Yeah.
your
Normally I try to
confidence.
cut the corners too much, but
Yeah, if you cut in too early,
you just
It-
scrub speed.
well, it doesn't scrub speed. I'll explain here. Go all the way down here to the end of the last spot.
Pull it in the way it was.
Yep. Go right in this one and out the center. And right between the poles there. Up a little bit more. Perfect right there. Just keep the wheel turned.
Okay.
And get that there. Tell if that's neutral or not.
Yeah, it's in neutral.
Okay. Imagine this is your turn.
Right.
And when you come in, that's why that cone to the outside is so important, this green cone that
Right.
would be right here.
Because that'll set you up. You hit that.
Yeah, because if you turn in early, like you say, you want to kind of dive in there. If you dive in, you're creating your apex here instead of here.
Right.
And that makes you go wide and give you a straight line off the track. Waiting for this allows you to get here.
Okay.
So that was because I know you say you usually coming in and cutting the corners a
Yeah.
little bit. And if you do that, it gives you a poor line through there. And like you said, scrubs out speed. It'll be a little bit understeering.
Gotcha.
No, that was good. That was nice.
Excellent.
Would you like to say anything on your video before I turn it off?
No, thank goodness I didn't crash it.
But that's why they give us a break here, just in case.